The Serengeti is a place to kill or be killed.
I smell the blood before I hear the guns. Ceasefire, no time. Won't hear us coming till it's too late to hide.
Predators destroy prey, and hunters fight to the death. To survive the bloodbath, this young cub, a Cheetah Prince, has just 18 months to master this landscape, avoid his enemies, and above all, learn to hunt. But with lions, hyenas, and hunger around every corner, the odds are stacked against him. In the face of danger, will he make it? From fragile cub to killer cat. Like all his kind, the Cheetah Prince wasn't born from a place of love, but from a primal need to breed. His mother was forced to mate. Outnumbered by a gang of males, she had to submit or die. She chose life for herself and the next generation. 6 months on, she's left to raise her cubs alone. But being single is just the way she likes it. Teaching her cubs her way so they follow in her footsteps. The Cheetah Prince leads the way. He's the oldest, the apple of his mother's eye. Just 4 weeks of age, his killer instincts are already strong. With his siblings for target practice, he uses playtime to hone his skills. Chasing and taking them down, one by one. But Mum has another lesson in mind for the prince. How to get your teeth into the first bite of the day. While the other big cats enjoy a lazy lie-in, cheetahs like to hunt early in the day. When the competition's still catching some Z's, there's less chance a cat burglar will steal any prize. Or worse, kill the Cheetah Prince and his siblings, waiting home alone, while Mum tries to bring home the bacon. On the open savannah, baby warthogs may look like easy targets. But piggy parents are never far away, and they're fiercely protective of their young. With huge tusks and attitude to match, warthog warriors don't back down from any fight. They could fatally injure an adult cheetah or kill a curious cub. With the hogs on the defensive, The young prince and his siblings are in danger. So Mum makes the wise decision to back down. Discretion is the wiser part of valor. Without missing a beat, Mum quickly changes target. A young gazelle has wandered to the edge of the herd. Locked and loaded, she moves into stealth mode. Her spotted coat helps hide her in plain sight. Lightweight body built for speed. 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. Cheetahs are the fastest creatures on Earth. Claws grip like running spikes, driving her forward. A flexible spine helps her cover more than 6 meters with every stride. Her tail acts like a rudder, keeping her steady as she turns on a dime. And delivers a fatal blow. She hides the body in some scrub, a safe place for the cubs to eat. Dinner is served. The young prince is first to dig in. But the commotion has drawn attention. The lions are awake. Attracted by the kill, 2 adults close in. The young prince and his family have moved away from their prize. But they're too late. The lions have the cubs in their sights, and their thoughts turn from mealtime to murder. They won't pass up the chance to kill their future competition. The young prince's life is on the line. He hides with his siblings. But the lions can smell their targets. The mum will defend her cubs, but each lion weighs 3 times as much as she does. They're bigger and stronger. She tries to draw their fire. And when the young prince breaks cover, she has no choice but to risk her own life to save his. The lioness could easily kill her. But she's quicker, more agile. Staying just out of reach, she buys enough time for the young prince to hide and manages to lead both lions away. The young prince had a narrow escape, and when Mum returns, he's first by her side. She calls for the others, and one more cub comes out of hiding. But the lions have left their mark. prince lost his siblings. But on the plains, there's no time to grieve. Tomorrow is a new day, and his challenges have only just begun. As the seasons change across the Serengeti, the sun gets hotter, the earth gets drier, and time moves on for the young prince. His one surviving sibling tolerates his need to chase, as does his mum. Playtime keeps the brothers fit. It strengthens their muscles, helps them practice their skills. And today's lesson is all about going up in the world. Cheetahs climb because the extra height lets them see far and wide over the savannah, so they can check for prey or any danger. The young prince takes the task in his stride. But he learns the hard way that unlike most cats, cheetahs don't have retractable claws, so getting down is easier said than done. Exploring his world gets him used to all the weird and wonderful neighbours. Vultures may not look pretty, but their devotion to eating the dead mean carcasses get cleaned up before they decay and spread disease. All creatures play their part in Mother Nature's delicate balance. And as the young prince grows, so will he. As the summer continues and temperatures heat up, the need to share precious resources means that Africa's giants can sometimes get too close for comfort. An elephant could easily trample the young prince. But this danger is child's play compared to what lies ahead. As the dry season rolls on, the huge herds move north in search of fresh pasture on the other side of the Mara River. The iconic crossing brings dramatic endings to some. While others step into their future. And eventually, the year comes full circle. On the open plains, the young prince is all grown up. Now the same size as his mum. He sits with his brother, psyching himself up for the ultimate test. Going back to the start, it's time to help bring home the bacon. Mum takes the lead, distracting the parents. And while his brother stays well out of sight, the young prince steps forward to show him how it's done. With his eyes fixed on his target, he doesn't waver. Takedown, and his very first kill. Once he's got the taste for blood, there's no stopping the young prince. And as the rains finally soak the earth, his instinct to hunt and kill is overwhelming. He's already moved on to much bigger prey and leads his brother into battle. Approaching a herd is always risky. A stampeding horde could easily crush them, and the weather makes visibility poor and running difficult. But with his brother following in his shadow and his mum watching on with pride, nothing can knock the young prince off his stride. Soon he must survive without his mother. If he can't fend for himself, he'll die. Wildebeest spawns could tear through him. He must bring it down. The prince is relentless, delivering a fatal blow. Tonight, the family feeds, and the young prince stands tall. Finally ready to step out on his own, from fragile cub to killer cat. For more epic tales from the natural world, like, share and subscribe to Wild for the World.